west now and go to Lauren Pozen live in Pacific Palisades. Lauren, what's happening there right now?
Well, Juan, right now we're still getting some of those winds coming through here. Not as strong as we felt earlier in the day, but definitely they're still here. We're down at the bottom of PCH and Sunset because there's just no reception up at the top to show you. But I do want to give you a look around here. There's some water trucks, some tanks that are on standby to go up when the firefighters need that extra water, which is a very good thing. And then I showed Pat this little hot spot in the earlier hour. I want to show you now. It is going down. We heard a little bit of an explosion, and then we looked up on the mountain and we saw a little bit of a fire going there. And that's something we've seen throughout the day, these little hot spots popping up. But this is the least of the fire here. I really want to show you some of the flames we saw earlier. Let's go to this video when we went up into the Palisades. This is a church. The entire community Methodist church was just up in flames. We heard steady sounds of explosions as it burned. Firefighters were close by, but they determined the structure just to be too far gone to save, and they moved on to protect other structures in the area. There's also a dry cleaners right next to that church that also burned down. Just across down the street from the church, we came across what's left of this neighborhood. Most of all the homes are leveled on Hamden Place. You could tell that so many people just left in a hurry. Cars were still left in the garages, and many of them burned down. Power lines also down on the streets, and as the sun went down, the streets just went pitch black. The only light you had was from the first responders, and then the flames from the fire. Also, we went into downtown Pacific Palisades, and it was just heartbreaking. Rolf's is gone. This is should be video of Gelson's there. You can see just the whole front. The side of the building was okay, but the front completely gone, and it's completely destroyed, as we've been seeing. Palisades Village, I saw, was still intact for now, but across the street, Serena and Lily is gone, and that's one of the things we're noticing here. Juan, really, neighborhoods, restaurants, schools, and churches. It's just gone, and that's what makes this so heartbreaking. We spoke with one man who came up from the valley to check on his girlfriend's parents' house, who live in the Palisades, and one of the things he was telling us was how frustrating it is to get some information. Take a listen.
It's just such a hard game to play, where you're just waiting to hear if the house is there and if there's a home to go back to. So we were just trying to get any information, and I thought it would just come along until I ran into something that felt like I should turn back, and yeah, it's pretty devastating.
There's just really no other words for it other than it's heartbreaking and devastating. We've been hearing the word apocalyptic kind of been coming up a lot, and it's very just eerie as you go up on these streets because it's completely deserted. And you see the firefighters, they're doing the best they can to get this under the control. There's some over 1,700 firefighters here on the ground trying to work this fire. We saw the tankers over here on standby as well. Over 1,000 homes. I'm sure there's much more than that, but over 1,000 homes burned. It's just devastating, Juan. And for people that live here, they don't know what they're coming back home to when they're able to get back into these neighborhoods, because most everything is gone. We also saw some apartment buildings that were still smoldering. I saw trees down on the ground that caught fire, that were still on fire. Just tons of little fires all over that. As these winds, as we heard Danny talk and Evelyn talk, these embers go up in the air and they cause other fires. So it's very hard to get this under control. Juan?
So much loss, so much heartbreaking loss. All right, Lauren Pozen reporting live from Pacific Palisades. Thank you.